and welcome back to this training video for the Ecom case study. So in this video we're going to look at the site speed and security because I spotted some issues with my site and how fast it was going. So I'm going to do this on my fitness code one. So if we just go to, you can see it's been running a little slow, and I think it's just because I'm getting quite a lot of bit of content on there now, quite a lot of plugins, that kind of thing. So if we just go to the main domain, I want this to be running a lot faster. So first of all, if we just go to gtmetrics.com and we just analyze the store, the site, and we can just see just how bad it is, because I did it on the Google one, and it wasn't doing too well at all. So this can take a few seconds or up to a minute, and then we're going to install some plugins, which is hopefully I'm going to make some changes, which is hopefully going to improve all of this. Okay, so that one's okay as it is. Then Google Analytics. This is just so you can actually see analytics inside your dashboard itself. So you just need to get your sorry, where am I going to find that now? I can't remember where it is. It's not there. No. Tracking info, tracking code. Just get this here. It's already actually installed on the site, but I just want it to be actually showing inside the site as well. So we'll go for Google Analytics, and this one is fine. Settings. Plugin settings, Google tracking. Make sure it's on Universal Analytics. Display advertising, enable support with delay. Enable, no, we're not worried about that. Enable support for Force SSL. Well, we've already got that in anyway. In the head, yes. That's alright. Okay, so that's that. And then there's another plugin, WordFence. And we can install that via a malware scan. Probably doesn't help that I've got quite a lot of these open as well. I'll open all these again later. I'll just keep that one open at the moment. This one I may show you later on, I'm not sure. Please tell us where, so we can just put our business email in for that. I don't mind joining the email for that because it's for the security. We don't need that. We don't need the premium key. Sorry, what was that called again? That was WordFence. So go here. I'm going to go to the dashboard to just make sure everything's set up right. Okay, so we can, yes, enable auto update, and we can manage scan. Yep, those are all fine. Leave those as they are. And leave those as they are, and then click Save Changes. We've not actually changed anything, so scan scheduling enabled. Yeah, we can just let that do that, so that's fine. And we can do the firewall as well. In fact, we're going to leave that because I don't think that's necessary. We've already got the brute force protection anyway from one of the other ones. So I think that's completely fine with what we've got. Okay, so then let's go back to here and let's test again and see if we've got any better. We've still got a few more things to do anyway. While we're doing that, we can do something. It's another plugin called EW, which is to bulk optimize images. So it's EWWW. This one. Activate that. Okay, so we're still on an F, but we've still got most of the work to do, to be honest. Most of the work that we've done so far was actually for optimization and for protection. The stuff that we're doing for speed was actually coming up now. So we've just done U, which is here. Excuse me. So we're going to settings, and then we just want to do the bulk optimizer for this one. This will make a difference. Optimization score. Okay, so there should be a bulk optimize tool here. Okay, looks like that could take quite a while. Okay, I don't know how long that's going to take. I'll stay quiet, and if I have to pause the video, I will. Okay, so that's actually finished, and that took a long time. So we've now minified all of those. Let's have a look. I'll put allow there because we'll get 500 free image credits. I'm not really sure what that means, but anyway, we'll let them track. I don't mind being tracked if it helps improve the software. Then we want to go back to W3 total cache, which, if you remember, was just one of the basically the plugins that we actually installed in the beginning. And we want to go to dashboard. And we want to perform a compatibility check. Okay. And then we want to empty the page cache. What we also want to do as well, probably at this point, before we make all the changes, Okay, is go to, hopefully that was just if we go to install plugins. Yeah, we want to just upgrade the update any plugins. Update, 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 update. So we just want to make sure they're all updated, and then we want to just go back into W3 total cache again once they're all updated, and clear the cache, and then we just want to make some changes in the general settings. Okay, I think no, that was still updating. That's Gothenburg, so that'll be quite a large one. I'm still updating. Okay, I'll just leave those updating, have a drink, have a cup of tea, and I'll pause this part as well. Okay, so that's all of them updated. Then we want to just go back up to the top again, and there's usually somewhere to clear the cache, but we'll do that when we go into performance, and we'll go into dashboard again. And we will just empty our caches. Okay, right, then we want to go into performance again, and general settings this time. And we want to go in, so in page cache, we want to leave that enabled, and page cache method, because we're on a shared server, we want to leave that disk enhanced. Minify, we want to enable. Oh, actually, we've already done the minification on the thingy, so we'll leave that as it is. We want to share that to. In fact, no, we do. We want to. We want to put that onto disk. I'm just going to double check this because I'm quite sure. Okay, we're gonna leave that one off because we've already done minification on there. We're not worried about that. We're not worried about the database cache. Again, we want to put onto disk. This we want onto disk. Browser cache we want to leave enabled. CDN for now we're going to leave enabled, but I'm going to show you all of that a little bit later. All the rest we want to just leave exactly the same. Debug mode we'll just leave exactly the same, and we're going to save our settings. There was something else actually. We want to go into the browser cache. So we're going to the browser cache. And we want to leave that as it is. And if it's not that, change it. CS and JS 3.153 million. Set expires header to 3600 in HTML and XML. media and other, we want to leave again at that. Then we want to save our settings. And we want to empty the cache again. So we go back to general, to dashboard, and empty our cache. Okay, so now when we go back and do another test, we should see an increase, and then but there's still yet something we want to do as well. There's a plugin that you can go to themforest.com and buy, which is $17, called Lighthouse. It's optional, but it's definitely worth doing. I recommend it. So let's install that while this, because I've got that. Let's install that while this is going on. So we want to upload plugin. We want to browse, and we want to go into Fitness Store, and I want to find. I may well have put it in images. No, well, I just downloaded it. So where did I put it? Let me check. Code Canyon. Where did I put it? Fitness Store. It starts with Code Canyon. Okay. Fitness Store. Code Canyon Lighthouse. There we go. Open. Install now. Let's check the performance. Okay, so we've gone up from an F to a D. And we've still not installed Lighthouse. So we're getting better. We're getting much better. The performance is going up. These were red and they're now green. There's still some things that we can do. We can still install Lighthouse, and then there's a more advanced thing we can do as well, which I'm going to show you. We can go through Cloudflare, which I'm going to show you also. So we want to go to Lighthouse. I want to just find where that is. Tools. No. Performance. Extensions, is it? No, but that's at Cloudflare, so we can activate that for a start. That's one of the first things we can do while I just find Lighthouse. There it is. So it's settings and Lighthouse. So settings, Lighthouse. And we want to use recommended defaults. And that is basically it. Then what we want to do is go to, now I've already logged into my Cloudflare account, which is free. Just create a Cloudflare account and then add your site. And then once you've added your site, which literally is just typing your site name in, then you come to this page and click free and continue. And then we need to change our DNS records, our name servers in our okay, so that's basically everything that we've got on the site, and we click continue. And then we need to change our name servers. So mine's with Namecheap, as I've recommended that you do the same as well. And we go to manage. And we go to Namecheap, and we want to go to custom DNS. And we want to change them to these ones. So copy, name servers 1, paste, copy, name servers 2, paste, and we want to save that. Oh, save that by clicking the tick button there. Okay, so then we can done and check name servers and get started. And then yes, we definitely want that. Redirect all requests with scheme HTTP. This applies to all, and we want that on. Yes. Auto minify all of those. Yes. Yes. Finish. Okay. So then what we want to do is we want to get our API. So we want to go back over here and we want to go to our so we want to go back to extensions actually, and we want to go to Cloudflare settings. So once you've done that, you want to go into specify account credentials, and you first need to put your Cloudflare email address in, which will be your email address of whatever your account is. And then if you go to back to Cloudflare, my profile, and then onto API tokens, and you click onto view your global API, obviously it's like a password, so I'll be blurring mine out. It's going to make you put your password in as well these days. Okay, so I'm going to blur that out. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it in there. And then we choose the store that we want, the website, and we choose next. Choosing basic here is absolutely fine. Query string sorting, just leave that as it is. Leave everything else as it is. Rocket loader you can leave off. All of these we can leave enabled. All of this is fine. You can leave security medium is fine. All of this is fine. HTTPS everywhere is fine. Security header, SSL, full SSL everywhere, we already know that. So save Cloudflare settings. Now obviously then you will want to again empty the page cache. Now obviously there's nothing to say that my site has even it's still pending the name server update, so it may not have any massive effect right now, but if we go back and we just do one last check here, I can assure you when that propagates there, it will have a massive impact. The work that we've done on the site so far should, that's everything now, don't worry. So we've done all of the work that we need to do on side speed and security. I'm going to have to do quite a lot of editing on this video to crop out a lot of the gaps, but you won't notice that at this point. So we've installed all of the plugins that we need. We've made all of the changes that we need. There's the paid version of the Lighthouse. There's the free version of Cloudflare, but that takes a little bit of time for that to propagate, but we'll just recheck. You may only recheck once every hour, so it may well have actually done, but there's no way of actually knowing. So we've gone up to a C, performance 67, structure 88. So we're much better. We're much better than we were. We're much faster. We're within the sort of the times that you would expect now for a decent website. So medium to low, a grade C, which is perfectly fine considering we're on a shared hosting account. Now, if we really wanted to sort of really improve the website, then we could obviously put it onto a dedicated server, which would cost a bit more. But for what our purpose is, this is perfectly fine. So that's it for site speed and security. Thanks very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next.